having a sunny summer? Or are you having a rainy summer? GFRIEND is apparently having a rainy summer too. In this episode of Kpop Rantz.
Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, everybody? Big Will, K-Pop for Life, coming back at ya. And today we're going to be talking about GFRIEND'S newest released, Sunny Summer. If you haven't heard the track, go check it out. In my opinion, it's decent. It's not great. It's decent. Obviously, you may think different. Here's the thing, though. I am a massive GFRIEND fan, okay? I fucking love them. They're in my top 5, probably top 4 current girl groups in K-pop. I love them. I love everything they do. I listen to them on the daily, and they have a large variety of songs to listen to. The question that's been floating around I've seen is that because the album sales for the Sunny Summer comeback sucked, especially compared to the Time for the Moon Night, which I honestly didn't like either. I haven't liked either one of these comebacks that much, which has really been a bummer. Some of the B-side tracks were good. The Time for the Moon Night's kind of grown on me. But I'm pointing over here, like the album's sitting over here. This is my TV because that's where I watch it. But that song did really well, and they're known for being like, you know, digital album streaming beasts. But I mean, and they're number 4 basically. You know, they're behind Twice, Blackpink, and Red Velvet. So you've got the big 3 from the big 3 record labels, and then you got GFRIEND. So that shows you how truly big they are, especially if you don't like the innocent, cute concepts, and you probably stay away from groups like GFRIEND. So you don't realize how big they are, especially in South Korea. They're huge in South Korea, and they're one of my favorite groups, like I said. So it's a bummer that this is kind of happening, but people are like, you know, oh, is it because people are sick of them, or they're just tired of the cute? No, that's not what it is. All right. They're like the 3rd generation girl group A-Pink. They can ride this fucking cute innocent concept for as long as they damn well please, because fan base is solid, people love them in South Korea, and they're not relying upon the fickle international fans to support them like groups like Blackpink and Red Velvet and Twice tend to be a little bit more. I'm not saying that entirely, but especially Blackpink. Like if the international fandom fell away from them or they did something that they didn't like, that's a whole nother video. But with GFRIEND, the issue I think was just oversaturation of summer songs that all looked and sounded very similar this year, because you got Twice's Dance Night Away, you got Elris Summer Love or something like that, you got Lovely's Summer Song, and you got a bunch of other ones that were literally a bunch of pretty girls on or near a beach, or it had that sort of high contrast blue sort of overlay in the video, and it had that same sort of summery kind of vibe, minus the tropical house sound in the GFRIEND. So I think at this point people were it was oversaturated, and people were probably a little bit tired of it. And it wasn't, I don't know, people are probably just tired of it. But the thing is, now you have people saying, which is always what happens, right?
Well, I think they're probably going to have to change up their style and come back with something a little different.
No, first off, the last time they did that, it was a song called Fingertip. Fingertip is the shit. I love that song. It's one of the songs that actually first brought me into GFRIEND, and I was just like, oh shit, what is this? Oh yes. And Love Whisper solidified them for me, because I'm weird, and I know a lot of people didn't like that song. I fucking love that song. But Fingertip was one of those really divisive songs, and I remember everybody just going at it in comment sections and people bitching and all kinds of videos and stupid stuff, because it was like, oh well, this isn't GFRIEND, they shouldn't have done this. So like their hardcore fan base, the buddies, though, all the dudes they put in the friend zone for life, because that's basically why they called their fandom that, in my opinion, they sort of alienated that whole fan base that loves that, right? And they brought in a whole new segment of people that like the Fingertip sound, and then they went back to that because they got so much flack for the sudden switch to the Fingertip concept. I thought they pulled it off. I love Fingertip. I think they should do that again. And not be afraid to experiment like that, as long as they don't go too far outside of their box. because then they will completely isolate themselves from their hardcore fans. But I think that they actually have some kind of another comeback coming. I don't know if it's a tour or something, but it's like August 8th. There's some kind of a thing they're doing for a new album on August 8th. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to sound like. It might just be the release from the summer song. I didn't actually look into it yet because I've been making videos like all fucking day. You'll see this shirt a lot upcoming here. But basically, was Sunny Summer a flop? No. I mean, it didn't perform extraordinarily well like all of their other songs have. Instead of debuting and staying extremely high on the charts, it debuted high and then immediately dropped. And now it's like either just above or just below the Time for the Moon Night, which came out like 3 months ago, compared to the new one, which came out like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So obviously it's slipping down the chart. But again, I think it's due to oversaturation of this sound. I think people are tired of this kind of summer songs at this point in the summer. And that's why you'll see, if you're new to K-pop, there's going to be a transition coming soon into the more fall type sounds. Then you'll have like those last ones in like late September. You're like, why the hell are you making a song in the summer? It's snowing outside in half of the country right now. But there will inevitably be that group for whatever reason. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on GFRIEND? Do you think they should switch up their concept? Do you like them the way they are? Do you think their next comeback should just be, the antithesis of what they usually do and just blow people away with something crazy? Should they jump to a full girl crush or sexy concept? Should they stay in their wheelhouse? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. And as always, keep on popping, K-poppers. Remember, it's not a trend. It's a lifestyle. Deuces.
Do you feel the vibes?